Hello, Yvonne Gabauer here with my therapy room, and I'm going to do another quick tips, techniques, and how-to video. And with this video, I'm just constructing a card. I'm going to probably break this up into a couple of how-to videos, but I had some leftover pieces and bits and papers from a sheet of scrapbook paper, and I liked the look of this particular piece. So I want to put this on the front of my card. So I cut it just slightly smaller than the size of the card, but then I want to put this bird, I think, up in the top corner from this piece, and then put my sentiment down in this area. I fussy cut this bird out as well, and I might use that one, I don't know. I guess we'll see once I get the rest of it done here. But what I want to do is I want to distress the edge of this card. Now there's a few different ways that you can distress your cards. And I mean, I've got the Prima Distress tool, and yes, you can use that, and it works, you know, quite nicely when you drag this across and you get the beautiful distressed edge on it. You can use the Tim Holtz Distress tool, but you don't need to have these types of things. You can go to the dollar store and pick up one of these, which is called a Petty Ball. And what it is to, of course, do a nice little pedicure on your heels. But this little grater type thing also works great for distressing the edges of your cards. So again, you can use this $2 tool from the dollar store and get the same effect as you can with the more expensive Prima tool. And that edges the same as the other part does. Let me just see if I can zoom in a little bit closer and show you. So there's really no difference from here to here, right? If you don't have that, you can also take, get rid of my paper fuzz, an ordinary pair of scissors and simply rub that along the edge of your card. Now this does quite a heavy distress, which is fine, but same thing. That's all I'm doing, and I can get a distressed edge on the edge of this card with something as simple as a pair of scissors. And again, you've got that. You've got quite a distressed edge on that. Just don't push as hard when you're trying to distress it. And you can get a little bit less of a distress as well. And I always pull these little extra fibers off. And you can easily distress the whole edge of this card with a pair of scissors. The corners are always the part that I struggle with the most, getting it distressed. But it eventually works. You just kind of have to hold your mouth the right way. So there you go. You don't need to have any of the fancy schmancy tools. You can do it with a pair of scissors. I like a distressed edge on a card, on some of my cards, not all of them, some of them. And again, you kind of just have to hold your mouth right with those corners to get them. And there you go. I've got a distressed edge on my card. Oops, wrong way. I always put that one the wrong way. Ready to put it on the base of my card. And I'll show you the next step as far as what I do with that edge in the next video. Thank you. Leave me comments, subscribe if you haven't, hit the notification button, and you'll be notified when I do upload a new video. I'm going to be doing a series on tips and techniques, so stay tuned. And if you can think of any technique that you've seen me use and you want to know how I did it, let me know. And I'd be more than happy to do that. Thank you for coming along. Bye-bye.